Hello. Wow, that camera terrible. We don't mind because we make do over here. Is it a little better? I don't know. Anyways, hello my beautiful people. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing spectacular on this magnificent afternoon. So yeah, my apologies if sometimes at the beginning of my videos on here I am like just doing something either all over the place or not in the right place. So yeah, that's my apologies. Okay. But okay. I'm feeling more of this like rupture rejuvenation with like water and like a kind of like when the water droplets fall, and also when the water when it's like done raining and you go outside and you can look at the flowers and the water droplets are on the flowers, they're on the petals of the roses, they're on the leaves, like the other day, when was it? I don't know. It rained and I was on live or I was making a video, and like I went out there for a second and I got all wet because all the leaves were like wet. Like it had. Wait, where's my nose ring? Okay, we're not gonna think about that right now. Anyways, so that's what I'm like feeling, sort of like the droplets that are there, like it's like too beautiful to like move around, and yet it's like daunting to move it around because you're gonna get wet, right? But you can admire, you can like take a look and see, and wait, look at my painting. Like I like it because it's like the sun makes it so beautiful, and the shadows of the leaves and the sun make it have like light. I think that's beautiful how like even this light right here, like, and so that's when like that beautiness of water droplets comes from. When there's a splash that happens, it like kind of splashes around and like twinkles, like trinkles around you or around whatever like it's splashed. But yeah, so I want to channel this time, like I want to see what comes through for you guys. I've done this before and I enjoyed it. It was more so like I felt afraid to say what it was, because maybe it is because I don't want somebody out there to take what I say and like exaggerate it to the max point where it doesn't need to be, because I know people tend to do those things. But I'm realizing the collective that I have here, I'm the one forming it. So like if you're here right now and if you decided to click on this video and if you decided to be here right now, like it's destiny. I don't think of coincidences or anything like that. Like, sure, karma is real, like it'll come back. What goes around comes around. And yeah, but like as a collective wise, like me and you and the listener, like we are all in this together in sort of the same loop, whereas we don't need to be doing as much explaining. That goes for me, because you already know the fact is it is, and yeah. So give me 1 second. I need to get a little situated here. So again, if you're here, thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. All right, let's get right into it. Let's see what the angels have to say to you today. What do you have to say to our beautiful viewer? Yeah, first and foremost, let us pray upon this message and bless it with all of its sacrifice it's taken to get over here to us. And it's been a long journey for this message to get over to us, and we're happy, we're grateful to hear it, and we're ready. Thank you, angels. Thank you, universe. Thank you, everybody and everything that is in my helping hand, that has adjourned this, that has not only tainted it with beautifulness and beauty, but also has shown the marvelous ways that you can shine. All right. So angels, what do you want to say to us today, to our collective, to our reader, to our listener, to our reader, perhaps? More so of the quality that you bring, more so of what's been redirected towards you, what's been given to you, what's been taken away. I don't advise, but I say to you, do as I command, and nothing can get in the way of you and your destiny. Though the times of torment, illusion, doubt, fear, constructive criticism, and more that taints your soul, that agitates the fire in you, that is for one purpose and one purpose only, and it's igniting the pit that illuminates the entire world. To be using that power, to be using that fire on what is not given, on what is not portrayed to be the actual use, we scavenge throughout dirt. We maintain infrastructures never built. We half dissect a frog. You know, wow, that's actually beautiful. That's very, very beautiful. I thought I could turn the fan off, but it's loud and it's hot. Okay, and it's a little bothering. It's like, anyways. I'm hearing like you don't need to be a warning sign to everybody. You don't need to be standing on a block. Nah, hell no. You don't need to be standing on a block or nothing like that, or on a corner. You don't need to be doing any of that. Like, is what they're telling me to tell you. The fine line, the motion that moves you, is you're literally moving and the walls are there, but like. So like, imagine this with me, okay? Let's close our eyes. You're walking through a hallway. The hallway has a right wall, it has a left wall. When you look back, there's a door that can only open from the other side out. When you're walking straight, You might see one window on the right side, but you're walking straight, and these walls, that's what you're seeing. That's what you're seeing, okay? This is your vision. So you're walking, you're walking, you're walking, you're walking. You keep going through doors, and you keep moving through these ascensions, and you keep seeing the same window in every single kind of plot. You kind of end up in the same, you go through these loops and you end up in the same conclusion. You always end up asking the same question. You think that you've persevered over that mountain, and you believe so much and so truly that whatever was behind you and whatever is behind you cannot get to you. But the thing is, once you're moving in that constant cycle and you see the window, it's like, can this window ever leave me? Can this window really be the only thing I'm gonna have to continue seeing on and on again and on and on again? And I feel very strongly that they're coming to tell you that there is nothing wrong with seeing and asking the same thing over again after the cycle is completed, after this like ascension period has begun and ended, like throughout and in and all. And whether it is at the beginning, the middle, or the ending, or before the ending, like that you witness that same feeling, that same motion, that same doubt, that same feeling, that same like torment in your head, or asking why did this happen? And you know one thing, you don't ask yourself really anymore like, why am I here? You certainly know your purpose. You certainly are configured to the higher self of you, that you guys are working hand in hand, and you guys have collided and combined in this present moment with your physical body and your physical mind, to then have that rapture and have that road and have that highway, have that King of Hearts, have that sword, have that soul and entity that brings all of it together, and you're able to hold it and sit in it. And when you do that, it's not chaos. So you see, when I look at at what I just explained to you, what you're seeing with the hallway and the window, when it's from from a higher perspective, you're literally feeling all the time how, no, not even feeling, like, you don't see, you don't know. And this is what you don't know and you don't see, is that when you're walking in the hallway, okay, you're walking in the hallway, you don't know and you don't see that the walls, they turn. You, like, I don't know how to explain this, honestly. I do, just give me 1 second. All right. Because you are literally a balance beam. You are the balance beam. You are needed. You bring that jury. You bring that judge. You bring that obedience, you know, to both sides, which is amazing. And so when you're in your path, in your trajectory, in your state of being and flow state, I guess, I don't really know if it's flow state you can get like through doing things, but like just in like the pathway of your purpose, of your path, of your destiny, the walls are moving for you. It's literally a big trail. You're walking, and you are just going all over like this and everywhere and down, and everything is going on because the walls are literally turning for you. The walls are literally turning for you. The balance has settled for you so that you can take a break, you can hop off and do what you need to do. So And it's like more than that. It's not really like even that is not even that physical. Go to sleep and go to rest. It's literally like you can trust that the universe and God and the angels and you, like the higher self of you, they are all gonna provide for you, for the physical you. And you're beautiful is what they're telling me. And I literally almost want to cry because nothing really like gets me scared or anything or frightens me. For example, I watched this is a kind of off the topic. I watched Obsession yesterday. I was so out of tune with like I'm so in tune with people's emotions and people's reactions and all that, and I've observed and known and all of this. So when I was watching, I was so out of it. I was so like, when is it gonna get scary? You know, when is it? And like the whole time it was a fine movie, you know, but like it wasn't scary. It was just a bunch of violence. Like I guess that's what's scary. But anyways, the thing that makes me a little bit worried is and I know that a lot of us here and you can relate and resonate to this, but knowing your path, knowing your purpose, knowing your set in stone into one thing. Anyways, that Obsession movie like literally threw me off track. Sorry. I was just trying to get out that like I don't like, since I've observed so much, because I've seen so much, it's like it didn't faze me. Nothing fazed me. Like I was like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Or like when it is like that cinematic film part that I'm like so mesmerized by. But then other than that, like people's emotions, I'm just like not. And that's okay. We're gonna stop right there and move that aside. Go back to the message, okay? Sorry. All right, 1 second. I feel like somebody needed to hear that. That's why I say things, because I feel like somebody needed to hear it. All right, grasping what I was saying before. So trusting in the unknown, you know, having trust in faith, having trust in your faith, putting your trust into your faith, allowing that faith to literally drip out of your hands and let it do its movement. It's gonna go all around you and it's gonna have a movement. But once you start, it's not even like you started. Like you've been doing this. Like you're a pro. You're a wizard. Like on level 100. Wizard 101. Probably somebody knows what I'm talking about. I love that game. Ooh, that's a good ass game to play actually. Okay. Sorry about that. So basically, yeah, that's basically it. I know I kind of like fell out of the pot at the end, but you can trust in the universe that everything is working out for you. Literally everything is moving out of its way for you. It is moving in the way for you. Everything will move and be exactly where it needs to be for you. Because you have said, you have manifested, you have prayed, you have given, you have taken, you have sat, you have received, you have done it all. Almost, it seems, it feels like you just continue to do more and more and more, and nothing ends. And so these like humongous cushions that want to get on your face and leave you like, that you need to push through that and push through that and push through that more and more time, to as then you're able to shape your own hallway. You're gonna, because it's been in such a fast trajectory, because you've been moving to survive, you've been moving to pay rent, because I need this money to pay this month's rent, I need this amount of money to get this amount of food, even though it's only gonna last me this amount of time, though I know I need it, I know I need this. I know I need to pay my phone bill. I know I need to do all of this. I need this amount of money and I need this amount of money for it. But that's all it is. That's all it is. You just need the sum amount of money to do and done that deal, right? So basically portraying that significant what the fuck significance of I love money and this money loves me. Okay? You say these affirmations. You say, I'm gonna have $1 billion in 30 days. $1 million in 30 days. Billion, whatever the fuck you want, honestly. $1 million in 30 days. And yeah, I was hearing somebody else talk about this, but I'm flowing in this, and this is beautiful. And so in 30 days, I will have this thing. A trip is coming. Act like in 30 days, the wish is coming true. Move with certainty and trust the energy, the faith, the correspondence. It's all coming to you. I don't care of others or their thoughts. I don't let elusive comments gain movement in my trajectory of being, in my sphere of energy. From then, you'll start shifting. You'll start seeing. You'll start seeing. That's it. You already know and you already believe so much. And I give props to you that you believe it. You have so much faith and you have been through thick and thin, alone, time and again, loneliness, depression, and you've been like, I can't get out of this. I can't get out of this abyss. I can't get out of this hole, and nothing and no one is going to save me but myself. And you took yourself out. You were exactly right. And you took yourself out. And I have so much energy when I say these things because I went through a lot. And for somebody else to go from the little bits that I feel from you guys, to just even feel that little bit that you went through, it makes gravity want to suffocate me, because if I could have been there to prevent all of that, I promise you I would, and I'll do it right now in a heartbeat. But yeah, I don't know, I love that energy. I love just, if I were to, and I'd go back in time and replace myself with somebody that was hurting and do the deed or take that pain and endure it, I would definitely do that for you. Okay, everyone got me. I will awaken once more after believing in me. And that's the cycle. I will awaken once more after believing in me. I will awaken once more after believing in me. And you believe, detach, you let go, because you are an expert at letting go, and you are an expert at detaching, and you are an expert of literally forgetting. I am an expert. We are experts. And yeah, don't let anybody taint your energy. Right now, there is no cautious sign, or there's nothing that you need to do right now, because you're doing everything you need to do. Trust it. Trust it. Trust it. Okay. I hope this reaches whoever it needs to reach. And peace and love, my people, my beautiful, beautiful, phenomenal people. Have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful morning. Have a beautiful everything. And don't forget, there's always a calm before the storm. And don't forget how beautiful the storm can be and how replenishing the earth can get from storms. I'll leave it there. Y'all take care, okay? I love you so much. Beautiful day, beautiful night, beautiful people.